Me and Luigi work as plumbers, unclogging whatever is in your drain. Then our lives totally change after one fateful day. Turtle people called the Koopas invaded the Mushroom Kingdom on the roar. The rebels are big, mighty, and fearsome. He used some sort of magic to turn the toads into bricks. What? This is facts, makes you feel bad, doesn't it? Not only that, but he's taken the princess captive. Quite a series of unfortunate events that has happened. When all seem lost, the kingdom is turned to us. We're the only ones that got to reverse this. What? Hey, it may seem nuts, but we can get the job done, yo. So come on, bro, what are we waiting for? Let's go. King Koopa will not overhear them. My brown shoes are on and I know where to kick him. My name, I will make sure he knows. It's a me, Mario. All we gotta do is run, jump and run. Stopping out his Koopas and Koopas until it's done. But we're done, our boss is gone. Mushroom Kingdom's gonna party because we're about #1 with the Mario Brothers. Here the people have nothing to fear. Instead they will all jump and cheer. These brothers showing troubles near. Creatures making nothing, gotta jumping and around the road. We'll stop until the battle's done because they are our #1. Now we got power-ups to really help us get above. We're eating mushrooms, and we ain't talking about the drug. And we can spice things up once we collect the fire flower. Forget the bullet bills, we got the real firepower. We can beat you, same goes for your lucky twos. Your Goombas and Koopas will end up with a bruise. And your piranha plants are gonna get chopped down. Headed down the pipe, now we're going underground. We are stars, you can touch us, we're invincible. It's just how the story goes, it's the principle. I may not look in shape, but trust me, I'm strong. And if you don't believe me, then you can ask Donkey Kong. Me and Luigi, you can't think of a better team to put an end to King Bowser's tyranny. You can't help but be hooked on the brothers. The princess is in another castle, mother. Run, jump and run. Stopping out his Koopas and Koopas until it's done. But we're done, our boss is gone. Mushroom Kingdom's gonna party because we're about #1 with the Mario Brothers. Here the people have nothing to fear. Instead they will all jump and cheer. These brothers showing troubles near. Creatures making nothing, gonna jumping and around the road. We'll stop until the battle's done because they are our #1. I know I may not look like a knight in shining armor, but I'm not Bowser's turtle butted to his polo lava. And my brothers cowardly at times, buddy, if it comes to streets and body, it will show that we are more than we appear. So Peach, don't fret, we will save you yet. Once we take the Koopa down, he'll no longer be a threat. This'll be the day of when your kingdom will be saved. Then we'll throw a Super Mario party to celebrate. Whenever we're on the run, we're having fun, doing what we can to get the job done. Mario and Luigi, 2 is better than 1. What do we gotta do again? All we gotta do is run, jump and run. Stopping out his Koopas and Koopas until it's done. But we're done, our boss is gone. Mushroom Kingdom's gonna party because we're about #1 with the Mario Brothers. Here the people have nothing to fear. Instead they will all jump and cheer. These brothers showing troubles near. Creatures making nothing, gonna jumping and around the road. We'll stop until the battle's done because they are our #1.
I run this country, this jungle has crowned me king. I'm banging on my chest from the vines I like to swing. If you threaten me or anyone here, then you're in for a beating. When I get it on like Donkey Kong, you know it's gonna sting.
Deep in the island, the Congo jungle, there's an ape in a tie who can leave your pummel. His name's Donkey Kong, DK for short. Don't touch his bananas and his heart, they ain't yours. And there's Cranky and Dixie and Diddy and Kitty and Kenny Kong too, who has got the nice. And there's fucking Kong too, who was a really rad dude. Need to get some fast, he's the man that you go to. King K rule, he straight cold rule, but DK swings in to beat this fool. Riding Grammy the Rhino ramming through rough rubble ahead. While you lay your fingers on his shit, you get a punch instead. He may not be bright, but he sure got some might. You wanna take on this Kong in the fight. If you don't know, allow him to put it bluntly. Congo jungle is Donkey Kong's country. I run this country, this jungle has crowned me king. I'm banging on my chest from the vines I like to swing. If you threaten me or anyone here, then you're in for a beating. When I get it on like Donkey Kong, you know it's gonna sting. Cause he ain't the kind of guy to be monkeying around. Not until every banana of his is safe and sound. I made it too quick since he starts the ground. He's gonna leave King K. Rool decrowned. Someone very naughty deserves proper punishment. Wanna get nuts, he'll grab your neck and neck. Go Pum like you were a dumb drum. If he's sung by a beat, then he'll sing back, son. DK strong, DK go hard. DK underwater, well then on guard. DK will not send his regards. DK will tear you apart. Cause he's jacked, you wouldn't like him when he attacks. Make guys reacting, just hoping that no one's getting smacked. And he wouldn't wanna see you with a banana in your hand, because he will jump your ass with a double axe handle smash. Like for real, this gorilla's fucking slow. Nobody's scared of jungle but him, he's in control. If you don't like it, you can take it up with him. Unless you're a trained fighter, then I wouldn't recommend it. That may make you terrified, but he's a really nice guy. He's only looking out for his land with his 2 eyes. He's in it for bananas, not for damsels or the money. Congo jungle is Donkey Kong's country. I run this country, this jungle, let's grab me king. I'm banging on my chest, from the vines I like to swing. If you threaten me or anyone here, then you're in for a beating. When I get it on like Donkey Kong, you know it's gonna sting. DONKEYKONG. Donkey Kong is here to run his country. DONKEYKONG. Donkey Kong is here to run his country. So remember who's the one who runs this jungle here, or you'll be getting a good kick in the rear. He's in his prime, it's on the grind. Ain't got the time for King K. rules crimes. If you plan to travel here, just show your respect. After what you heard here, you know what to expect. I said it once, I'll say it again, sonny. Congo jungle is Donkey Kong's country. I run this country, this jungle, let's grab me king. I'm banging on my chest, from the vines I like to swing. If you threaten me or anyone here, then you're in for a beating. When I get it on like Donkey Kong, you know it's gonna sting. DONKEYKONG. Donkey Kong is here to run his country. DONKEYKONG. Donkey Kong is here to run his country. Every generation, the Dark Lord comes to rule the land. But don't need to get past the one with courage in his hand. He's raising his sword high, he rides his steed into danger. There's a different story every time, but he still stands as a savior. When a princess calls for action, you know he takes the call. And you know that he won't back down till the darkness fully falls. Hyrule Kingdom has a hero that has slain down every enemy. It's a legend of Zelda, but this hero has a legacy. Just a boy on a cokery, got a business from a fairy that was named Navi. She says I was the one to bring back balance to the world. Now I got everybody's face on me. Pulled out the sword, now I'm 7 years older. Hyrule's slave with Ganondorf's soldiers. And then came to my mind and finally realized that the future rests on my shoulders. Ocarina in hand, playing different kinds of songs which get me progressing. Can't do this, no need for the question. Zelda needs me, select a song, let's begin. Power from the 7 stages and the golden goddesses. Do not underestimate the power of a Hylian. I'll make sure the skin will see light again. In the end, Ganondorf is first, so my shoulders going through your chest. Soros, go Ranger, Rudos, block to a Sheik is someone I do know. God by my hook shot, got a bow and arrow. Suitor number 2 cause I got a water temple flow. Strive for some courage, symbol of my bravery. Bandits coming to me for the reason that they hated me. I got show with me, well, how mighty I should not be. Can't be, cause Zelda never loses faith in me. Every generation, the Dark Lord comes to rule the land. But don't need to get past the one with courage in his hand. He's raising his sword high, he rides his steed into danger. There's a different story every time, but he still stands as a savior. When a princess calls for action, you know he takes the call. And you know that he won't back down till the darkness fully falls. Hyrule Kingdom has a hero that has slain down every enemy. It's a legend of Zelda, but this hero has a legacy. As a Twilight Realm and Ghostland, it's a situation I cannot stand. Run by a crazy guy by the name of Zen. I think I'ma take this matter to my own hands, drag it to another dimension, put me into a transformation. Shocked at what I have become, I'm breaking out with Twilight Princess Midna. They've taken over the castle, but we still ain't surrendering. I'm bringing wolves to Twilight before Twilight was even a thing. I must survive the light spirits and bring back the light we had to begin with. Gotta live my curse or the in for the worst. Gotta act now, I'm stuck like this. I'm helping Midna retrieve back a crown, to reverse everything, all the shit that went down. I ain't the one who should rule Twilight. This realm needs up, that's where I come to fight. But Gyarados back after hundreds of years, and I still stand, I got no fear. I beat him once, I can do it again, and finally bring darkness to its end. Every generation, the Dark Lord comes to rule the land. We'll need to get past the one with courage in his hand. He's raising his sword high, he rides his steed into danger. It's a different story every time, but he still stands as a savior. When the princess calls for action, you know he takes the call. And you know that he won't back down till the darkness fully falls. Hyrule Kingdom as their hero that has slain down every enemy. It's a legend of Zelda, but the zero has a legacy. Now let's rewind back, I bet you're wondering how this began. Before Ganondorf there was demise, and we lived in a land that was in the sky. Hylia's forces attacked, they were victorious, but at the cost of damage to the surface. As time went on, they became a myth. Now let's flash forward a bit. Zelda's been taken and I'm going saving. The minds reawaken, a great situation. The voices telling me to stop this invasion. You must seek out doubly Hylia's creation. As the spirit guides me, I'll be able to stop them minds from reviving. Glue slips the hands despite how despising. I'll do all I can to prevent him from rising. Girahim's a creeper, snake-like behavior makes it hard to sleep, but still standing strong, I gotta push through by pushing my soul damn straight through you. Demise is a prison that you say that way. Will it be released? No, not today, but if it does, then I'll sell it back up. I'm tough enough to say the ones I love. Every generation, the Dark Lord comes to rule the land. We'll need to get past the one with courage in his hand. He's raising his sword high, he rides his steed into danger. It's a different story every time, but he still stands as a savior. When a princess calls for action, you know he takes the call. And you know that he won't back down till the darkness fully falls. Hyrule Kingdom has their hero that has slain down every enemy. It's a legend of Zelda, but the zero has a legacy. Woke up 100 years later, couldn't save Hyrule, couldn't save her. Memories blurred, yet I still remember, and I still have a chance. This is just a new chapter. A calamity shrouds the land, he knocked me down, but I'm up again. I must take the test of strength to regain the kingdom again and prepare to be slain. I'm a champion and I'm never done till the day is won, and now I'll run. Zelda has struggled and I'll take the ship by having all four of the divine beasts fixed. Those shrines that I come across will help me make it through. Till my stamina is maxed out to do what I need to do. The spirits of my friends from the past will be there to guide me, fighting the hero inside me. Rivali, a rival, and me for a lover, a boss, a protector, and Derek, a brother. The Guardians turned on us, but we still won't suffer because I recovered and I'm getting tougher. I'm sorry I failed you, but I will redeem. When I woke up, I hope that this was all a dream, but it's not, so it seems that I must achieve what I'm destined to do. You can count on me. Every generation, the Dark Lord comes to rule the land. We'll need to get past the one with courage in his hand. He's raising his sword high, he rides his steed into danger. It's a different story every time, but he still stands as a savior. When the princess calls for action, you know he takes the call. And you know that he won't back down till the darkness fully falls. Hyrule Kingdom has their hero that has slain down every enemy. It's a legend of Zelda, but the zero has a legacy. You wouldn't know this woman's life if you even ask, cause if she told you all you get, then it was a scarring past. Orphaned during war, raided by space pirate fleet. Grew up to become the baddest bitch in the galaxy. Taking the Zeebs, adopted by the mysterious Chozo. She don't need backup, this bounty hunter's riding solo. Infused with DNA, enhancing her own qualities. And when she's on a hunt, wherever she goes, she drops bodies. Galactic Federation, disasters taking place, then they call her up, report for duty. Stop the mother brain in her before she keeps gaining intelligence to the point where it's insane. And her reign will be unstoppable, she must be contained. Suits up her power suit and flies out in her gunship. Look how you bitches, Samus Aran's had enough shit. Yeah, she's a woman, but why should that fucking matter? She's no dainty little princess, so don't bother trying to flatter her.
On my own, in the vacuum of space, lost all things in front of my face. Now I'm grown, and I have been trained and infused with Chozo DNA. Don't think that it's easy to be tamed. You will all remember my name. I always have my uncanny. I'm not just
the things that she's been commanded with. Even if stranded, it's not really hazardous. One of us coming, she'll handle it. Enemies out of her league, that is not really much of a challenge. Scars on the face, she has been taking all the worst kinds of damage. When she was face to face with Grace, she left the Bob belly without a head. And he was a towering monster, she alone let the fucker dead. Charging the missiles up in his face. She has the force of putting you in your place. In all the space, you should have felt safe. What you read upon her in a database. When she's got you on her bounty, let's make a final wish. Before she comes and leaves you crying like a little bitch. She can dish out an ass whooping, you don't know how hard it is. So don't bother her, more importantly, don't get her pissed. And if her power suit shuts down, it's not a worry. Her zero suit is just enough to unleash major fury. Don't be staring, don't be peeping at her. She's no dainty little princess, so don't bother trying to flatter her.
On my own, in the vacuum of space, lost all things in front of my face. Now I'm grown, and I have been trained and infused with chosen. Don't think that it's easy to be tamed. You will all remember my name. I always have my arm cannon name. I'm not just another pretty face. What fun hunter do you think I am? I am no master chief and bounty hunter who's more advanced. Have I mentioned who I am? Did you guys really think you could stand a chance against a super soldier? Strength and skills are highly enhanced. Message to Ridley, I'll be ripping both your wings off. You messing with my planet is the one thing that I think of. You're on the top of the list, I'll leave you buried deep in a ditch. Arm cannon fully charged, dinner time, open wide pitch. When I'm hunting you, all it means is that you're screwed. And there's no talent in deciding what I'll do to you. You can't lay a finger, but I'll leave you for shattered. I'm no dainty little princess, so don't bother trying to flatter when I'm on my own. In the vacuum of space, lost all things in front of my face. Now I'm grown, and I have been trained and infused with chosen. Don't think that it's easy to be tamed. You will all remember my name. I always have my arm cannon name. I'm not just another pretty face.
Now you might know me as Mario Steve, but did I tell you guys the story on how we became to be? I have raised a little guy before he learned to really speak, and he wasn't going to be a superstar without me. You may ask always saw potential while he was wearing diapers. After all we've been through, I can tell that he's a fighter. I'm really grateful that fate has brought us together. It began a friendship that will truly last forever. I'm a dinosaur, but this island ain't Jurassic Park. You can hop right on my back and we could journey real far. Me and Mario, but through it all, I don't know where to start. I know about him more than whoever his parents are. I have been there ever since his first 5 bouts never, and I'll be there for every other heroic hour. Whatever island, world, or galaxy, I'll always have him and he'll always have me. Come along, my friend, on this new journey. There's so much that's beyond this land that you need to see. I'll be by your side, and I'll never leave. There's so much fun with places to explore when you're riding with me. Imagine the baby I basically raised, woke up to be a hero with a princess that he saves. It's amazing, he seems to be like any other man. I wouldn't have seen it coming when our adventure began, but I'm glad and honored to watch a great man rise, as well as fight by his side as an ally. I may have a sweet and happy appearance, but it also means that I'll show she's so fearless. I'm running, flooding, jumping, trapping baddies in the eggs. You're lucky that I'm your buddy, lest I can't back down a peg. Your sorcery can never beat raw strength. A duo composed of you and me can go great lengths. There was much to explore on this island and beyond. Take the chance to see it all before your life's done. There is endless possibility, adventure is everywhere. So come and jump right on my back and I can take you there. Come along, my friend, on this new journey. There's so much that's beyond this land that you need to see. I'll be by your side, and I'll never leave. There's so much fun with places when you're riding with me. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. 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 Come along, my friend, on this new journey. There's so much that's beyond this land that you need to see. I'll be by your side, and I'll never leave. There's so much fun with places to explore when you're riding with me. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. 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 Come along, my friend, on this new journey. There's so much that's beyond this land that you need to see. I'll be by your side, and I'll never leave. There's so much fun with places to explore when you're riding with me. I'll find me something to eat, delicacies and trees so sweet. You won't like me when I'm hungry. Give me something to eat, 'cause I must feed. Oh, hello there. My name is Kirby, I'm this planet's greatest warrior. I'm small but very sturdy. Even though I am a baby, they just underestimate me, 'cause my power's super crazy. I provide my people safety from the nightmares and dreamland. I'm ridden of it all. Nobody expects retaliation from this little papa. They be asking, how's this little thing taking our soldiers down? Well, I have this little power that others don't know about. When I inhale an enemy of a specific type, I can copy their ability and now the power's mine. If your specialty is fire, swords, magic beams, or hammers, you'll be getting in my belly. Let you live, it doesn't matter. See, my appetite is very wide. I'm not a picky eater. Don't call me a cannibal. I'm just making the planet cleaner. So if you happen to come into contact with me, you might as well start running, 'cause I'm always down to feast. I'll find me something to eat, delicacies and trees so sweet. You won't like me when I'm hungry. Give me something to eat, 'cause I must feed. Yeah, it's scary what I'm all about. When hungry, I destroy. The stomach that I have is a literal endless void. Outside, I may look like a little pink ball of joy, but really I am something that you might want to avoid. Yeah, I'm ravenous. At some point it leads me to being savage. I'm sorry, I cannot handle it. It's something I can manage. Even those all-you-can-eat buffets can barely leave me satisfied. I don't think there's one food in the world to calm my appetite. Why you think I'm able to puff up like a balloon and fly? That is just so empty that my stomach is inside. So I'm doing more than eating only breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not getting any bigger yet, also not getting thinner. So when you're cooking something, better save some food for me. If there's not enough left over, then you're not making this easy. Like I'm starving over here, better give me some desserts, 'cause if not, I'll be having you as my appetizer first. I'll find me something to eat, delicacies and trees so sweet. You won't like me when I'm hungry. Give me something to eat, 'cause I must feed. My stomach is rumbling, gonna be trouble. Just give me a dumpling or something, because I just hit on my plate, there was nothing. And I'll give it famished, you better start running, 'cause I'ma just sell to eat you alive. The time to have you cooked up to deep fried. Now I'll continue to feast on the living until the whole of my stomach is filled and satisfied. What? I'll find me something to eat, delicacies and trees so sweet. You won't like me when I'm hungry. Give me something to eat right now, 'cause I must feed. Baby. Okay, I might have gotten carried away with that last verse, but come on. Who isn't like that when they're hungry? a lad, and he's trying to fight back. A royal pain in my ass. Pig Mardinga stabs us in the back. Attack my dad, that filthy swine, and now I take over his place. This victory is mine. McLeod, I lead a new crew, new and improved, with the best dudes I ever knew. Flying through different sectors to make our Lila system better. Canarian army, you lead under the command of General Pepper. There's peppy hair, fought alongside my father back in the day. He showed me a couple of tricks to get me through the way, like
do a barrel roll. Use the boots to get through.
build me up to be leader, so Andros, what you gonna do? Falco and Slippy, I met at the academy. Couple of goofs, but they pulled through for the galaxy. In the name of James McLeod, he will be avenged. I'm coming for you, Andros, get this through your head.
This war's gone too long, nothing's getting done. I'm not gonna run, skills passed to the sun, and now it's just begun. I'm here for everyone, take this, alien scum, this is my mission.
Renaria, seriously? What? That's how it's gonna be? Huh? Attacking my home planet off the bat is how you'll play me? Well, alright then, I'll take anything you throw at me. Yeah, I have reflector shields to send it right back at you, G. Wolf Aldano, Leon Powalski, Pig Mardinga, Andrew Oinkany, Star Wolf. Can't let you do that, Starfox, well the same goes to you. I'm switching all rainbow for the bad attack, then I'm taking out all your crew. You're not my natural predator. You can never match up to the work we do, it's where we differ. Pig Mardinga, don't think I forgot what you did to my father. This is only the first step for me to restore his honor. Leon, what you got against Falco? You got nothing on. Scum like you don't even have the right to make a comment. Andrew is Andros' nephew, how delightful. You're the feature of the theme before a venom arrival.
This war's gone too long, nothing's getting done. I'm not gonna run, skills passed to the sun, and now it's just begun. I'm here for everyone, take this, alien scum, this is my mission.
Never give up. Trust your instincts. Don't ever give up, my son. You've become so strong, Fox. Or rather Venom and decided to go it alone. Even though my team won't condone it, this matter is my own. And if I die before making back, believe me, that will be the outcome of this final fight. Cause this is my choice to have this war done. Yeah, I'm faced with Andros and he's ugly as I thought it'd be. His large appearance is not enough to bother me. You've been in my mind ever since I got the news, and now the time has come to finally put an end to you. You don't have the brains to rule thy lad, and by that it's the reason why you're gonna die by my hands. My name is Fox McLeod, and it should have been settled years ago. Aiming a charge blast at your face, and now it's time for you to go.
This war's gone too long, nothing's getting done. I'm not gonna run, skills passed to the sun, and now it's just begun. I'm here for everyone, take this, alien scum, this is my mission.
The time has come to start my journey to become the best, to show that I'm a master, that I'm stronger than the rest. And to prove it, I must face the many trials up ahead of me. So I step into the world and I know I'm more than ready to encounter and capture these creatures, to learn more about them. Travel through my region, every forest, cave and mountain. I make new discoveries nobody's ever seen. While training through every battle, build a powerful team. I feel a fiery passion deep inside my heart. It drives my compassion that's gotten me this far, and I can't abandon these dreams into the dark. My will the fight is massive, I won't let it fall apart. It's the true bond of my friends that keep me going. It's the reason that our strength and our knowledge continues growing. You should be able to feel the radiating power I'm showing. I'm a champ in the making, yeah, you're just too late in knowing, yeah.
Once a journey has begun, it's never really done. Many challenges to face and battles to be won. No matter what the odds, I will not choose to run, and I won't stop till I'm the strongest I become.
I can win with rock hard determination. Try to break through my defense, I'm standing in formation. Feel the power flowing like water of roaring waves, and now it's jolting up and it's surging through my veins. I will never stop growing like the grass in the sunlight. If I'm poisoned or paralyzed, I'll still keep up the will to fight. I focus my mind on future side of the battle. Gotta be a step ahead of them, and then you gotta handle. The passion's burning and I'll come in with intensity, racking up in levels till there's no one that we can't beat. Hardly any challenges left cause I'm too elite. Never getting proper rivals when with me they get defeats. It'll go down into legend, all the stories told about me. I'll be at the top of the league, standing proudly. Through every obstacle and trainer that I face, I will battle every day to claim my rightful place.
Once a journey has begun, it's never really done. Many challenges to face and battles to be won. No matter what the odds, I will not choose to run, and I won't stop till I'm the strongest I become.
Even though I am focused on my desires, there are people that are in this world setting the world on fire, disobeying laws of nature with twisted experiments. As a man that cares for all, I am here to put a stop to this. What I learned through this is important, to care for others with respect and love, and treating all like their sisters and brothers. That's the true power that no other strength could compare to. I know they are there for me, and they know that I'm there too. We will fight together till the end of our days. When we walk into the battlefield, know that we ain't here to play. Don't need introduction, I'm just tipping you the cap. Level to 100, I'm training up to the max. I'm the best, don't test me unless you can best me. Being the greatest has been written as my destiny. Any brave trainers out there feeling bold, you can find me on the mountaintop, still taking the gold.
Once a journey has begun, it's never really done. Many challenges to face and battles to be won. No matter what the odds, I will not choose to run, and I won't stop till I'm the strongest I become.
Heroes usually wear capes or they wield a sacred weapon with superhuman powers sent to them from the heavens, but not me. I am just an average kid with these PSI powers I've suddenly been granted with. To think that this all started with a crashing meteorite, with a fly from the future that was residing inside. Who said that it was up to me and 3 others to stop this universal being that's the embodiment of chaos? Like I said, just a kid, that's a lot to take in. Are you sure that all of this is what I am destined with? Might have the wrong guy, but if this ain't a lie, I can say if I'll succeed, but I promise to try. I'm just saying, out of all the people, why me? Besides the powers, is this really how it's supposed to be? Well, alright, then no doubt this will be hard to achieve. I guess to know I'll surely win is if I believe.
Through loving memories and through sweet melody, may we all come as one to end all evil and bring world peace. Don't go on your own, you are not alone. Do not think that this is something you must prove or show. I may not know what I'm doing, but it's part of what makes me human.
I can help but think I'm really unprepared for this. There is very little resources I wanna have equipped. All around town, I'm facing the weirdest foes, and I'm encountering challenges that adults would know. How did they expect me to know this all off the bat? It's as if my own adulthood is coming at me too fast. And if my dad were here, I'd have much to ask. My first question for starters is where you been last? I don't know much about Gygas, but I have this feeling that he and I are one and the same. Only difference being, while we both know what love truly means, he's been been left all alone, and now his heart is in pieces. I can somewhat relate, I can see where he's getting at. I'm thinking of the memories and how they made an impact, and now this being has fallen into madness. I will make the same mistake for the sake of my planet.
Through loving memories and through sweet melody, may we all come as one to end all evil and bring world peace. Don't go on your own, you are not alone. Do not think that this is something you must prove or show. I may not know what I'm doing, but it's part of what makes me human. Take a melody, simple as can be. Give it some words and sweet harmony. Raise your voices all day long now. Love grows strong now. Sing a melody of love, oh love.
Going through these sanctuaries, learning pieces of melodies of a lullaby that reminds Gagas of all the memories about the love he got from his mother. And it makes me wonder if he still has a heart down under. After this journey, what I learned is that the weakness of evil is the love of the world united among the people. So to all, let us join hand in hand, so our world is forever safe, no evil will stand a chance.
Through loving memories and through sweet melody, may we all come as one to end all evil and bring world peace. Don't go on your own, you are not alone. Do not think that this is something you must prove or show. I may not know what I'm doing, but it's part of what makes me human. Through loving memories and through sweet melody, may we all come as one to end all evil and bring world peace. Don't go on your own, you are not alone. Do not think that this is something you must prove or show. I may not know what I'm doing, but it's part of what makes me human.
Racers, start your engines, get fueled up. Everybody has the chance to see the race that's gonna go down. We about to start the Grand Prix. We ain't just driving circles like they do over at NASCAR. This the kind of race that hurts. We fight to win, we crash hard. Stepping on the gas, accelerate, supersonic, gotta go fast. Go around the track, I've been feeling in the race before you're done your first lap. Making my drift to the twist and turn so slick that I wanna recap. Trying to bum me off the road, I promise you get clapped back. We ain't driving carts, it's a race to the death. When you're gone, I'll present unless you show zero respect. Never needing of a pit stop, nowhere near to getting wrecked. Something to say, I'm for the you, I'm you. This the city I represent. I keep the streets clean, wouldn't like me behind the wheel. You couldn't beat me, hear the crowd roar, giving me the appeal. The people see me, riding my fast automobile. I'm completely sure when you crash at the corner here.
Start the race, this is more than just a high-speed chase. Watch your energy will seal your fate. Won't be stopping till I get first place. Put your pedal to the metal. It's time to see you makes it alive. Only you will survive. You cross the finish line. But the first will arrive. You win a #1 prize. So it's time I kick it into overdrive.
Those people who some may consider us delirious run on diesel fuel, cause you can say I'm really fast and furious. But you gotta have the skill to truly win these. This ain't your average drag race, you're in the King League. We're bringing the brand new generation to motorsport. I'm coming with the clutch, I cannot be touched. You'll be getting the lowest score. You best stay in your lane unless you wanna get spun out. Once the countdown started, I like those grievous believe I'm making my way around. I'm taking the lead, leaving those behind me, y'all in DNF. Give myself a victory lap, I'm ready to be your driver skills over that. This is how we do it in the 26th century. I've been hitting no brakes, I raise my speed exponentially. In this wacky race, I drive a mean machine. I've been cruising around the track because I got the need for speed. No limit to how we do it, see my review, they be coming. So let's do this like I'll catch a falcon, we'll do it and punch it.
Start the race, this is more than just a high-speed chase. Watch your energy will seal your fate. Won't be stopping till I get first place. Put your pedal to the metal. It's time to see you makes it alive. Only few will survive to cross the finish line. But the first will arrive and win a #1 prize. So it's time I kick it into overdrive.
Thrust is going hard like they're gonna burst. Boosting forward, never go reverse. You're trying to make me swerve. you'll have to catch me first.
The moment I'm out of park, I'll be going from 0 to 100 real quick. I memorize everything on the track, but it turns to drift. Will learn new tricks. I'm a futuristic hovercraft. The competition is getting loud. No detours, no shortcuts, no cheating. I'm just getting to the finish too fast. Where's my speed, you think? Or big at maximum velocity. I'm kicking it to high gear. I'm a racing prodigy. Leave no dents or scratches on my route when I maneuver. There was nobody cooler than driving that's moving as bad as driving a super speed cruiser. I'm breaking records and I blaze through any obstacles. Zipping past with high G speeds that seem impossible. This race is punishing. You have to be a daredevil to enter. Cause if you swerve at once, you're your own crash tester. Whenever I'm speeding, I can feel that breeze, that's aerodynamic. I'm always beating every other race I beat cause I'm so rapid. I keep seeing the second to last place is getting all dramatic. They be bumper bashing or crashing better, call a mechanic.
Start the race. This is more than just a high-speed chase. Watch your energy or seal your fate. Won't be stopping till I get first place. Put your pedal to the metal. It's time to see you make it alive. Only if you will survive to cross the finish line. But the first to arrive, you win a #1 prize. So it's time I kick it into overdrive.
Jump man jumping in to become #1. A couple of punches for Mario and then the battle's done. He's an ordinary plumber, but when duty calls he's off. The princess will always be hitting him up whenever the going gets tough. He's a fire throwing, brick smashing, coin collecting hero. He is known throughout the ages, he don't even need an intro. When Bounce is causing havoc, that's when he says let's go. And whenever it gets tougher, he'll be counting on his bro. He may be seen as cowardly, but you can count on Luigi. All dressed up in blue and green, and when he fights he can't be me. Luigi's feeling like he's gonna show himself as something more, blasting like a rocket as he's throwing you down to the floor. He knows that he's a sidekick, and honestly he's proud of it. He doesn't care what the people say and how they're looking down on him. But when it comes to smashing bros, he'll be taking the crown, standing on top the podium like who is #1 now. DK Donkey Kong, he's about to get it on, winding up a giant bus that results you in busting off the stage. He's on a primal rage, you cannot keep this car locked in a cage. It's for the best that you do not engage unless you've been worked at the proper shape. Look at his muscles, would you really wanna tussle with the king of the jungle? Last thing you'll see is his knuckles. He's always pumped for a fight, that's why he's pounding on his chest. Anybody feeling tired, he could have you put to rest.
Fight to represent the hero you are. You've tackled the beast and you've gotten this far. You've ended one journey and another chapter starts. So fight to your heart's content as the hero you are.
Master sword, he'll raise it high. Darkness shrouds will make it right. Known as the hero of time, fighting to bring back the light. Highest of all the Hylians, nobody would wanna fight with this. Perfect tactics over might with fists, mighty slice all in the wrist. Hey, look, listen, he would never back down from any challenge. No matter how big the amount of damage, there's nobody in the world that's left to flatten. Cause he resembles courage and that's why he holds the Triforce. Best you step aside or he'll have to move you by force. Sounding horn or blasting in encounter, brain shall bash him in. Aliens give her a rash and she's really in the mood for smashing shit. Scanners tell her that you're not prepared. With her suit equipped with high-tech weaponry, you should be scared. Fused with Chozo, no, foe goes to throw some blows at Samus Aran unless they wanna feel pain through tomorrow. A giant blast from her arm cannon and you're gone without a trace. It just comes to show she's not just a pretty face. He's the one that you're riding on, but now he's riding alone. He's not a steed that just takes you wherever you need to go. He's the guy who grew Mario to who he is today. You don't wanna see these spotted eggs coming your way. His island's populated with this kind of species ain't endangered. You may see him as sweet, but fighting's also in his nature. You can't escape his tongue, he'll swallow you whole, chasing you like a boulder when his egg starts to roll.
Fight to represent the hero you are. You've tackled the beast and you've gotten this far. You've ended one journey and another chapter starts. So fight to your heart's content as the hero you are.
He's breathing in, but it won't breathe out when your abilities intrigue him. He could copy anything you do, but he'll do it, better believe it. Throwing flames, he'll do that too. When it up a big punch right back at you, it really doesn't matter what you do, cause he'll inhale and do that shit too. Star Warrior, planet pop stars, powerful pink puffball. When you ask who's the strongest, he's the one who stands above all. He may be small in size, but his appetite is huge, and he's really getting hungry, and he has a craving for you. Rapidly passing the baddies, not randomly, all this goes running the family. He practically brings the brutality, that's why he's hired to protect the galaxy. He'll be leaving you into capacity, showing no mercy disastrously. He's figured out all the moves, he says you better have a real thorough strategy. Fox McCloud, roaming the stars to stop a judge's invasion, commanded the highest elite of the Cornerian civilization. He's about to make his father proud, he'll see this all the way, and when he's on the battlefield, he'll fight to win the day. Peak of power, paralyzing people permanently, packing people's appetites to push you off the stage with ease, charging fast with quick attacks. His statistics are off the charts, iconic from the games to anime and to the trading cards. You choose him and ruthlessly, he's critically hitting all of his opponents. You could put him in the Hall of Fame because of this one single moment. There's no need for a thunderstone, he feels strong with how he is. He can be underestimated, that is how he always wins.
Fight to represent the hero you are. You've tackled the beast and you've gotten this far. You've ended one journey and another chapter starts. So fight to your heart's content as the hero you are.
He's the PSI guy, he'll get a guy, watch him fly. He may look like a normal kid, but there is more than meets the eye. With the powerful OP, obliterated Gagas, who's the incarnation of evil, so who else wants to fight this? Yo-yo and a baseball bat, blast you away with a PK flash. PK fire turn you to ash, critical hit with never will smash. He'll have you cry to your mothers. Psychic powers have effect of which where you won't recover. He pilots the Blue Falcon, beats you so fast he won't know what happened. When he's not racing on the track, he's looking for some action. He brings attacks so swift, dodging ain't a possibility. If there's one thing that no one's outmatched him in, it's agility. Why don't you show him your moves? Just show him what you could do. You're to the orange but blue, either way he can still take you. Really, he cannot be touched unless you wanna take him in his Falcon punch. She's putting all her foes to sleep, but not in the way you would think. Coming from a lullaby sung by a Pokemon in pink. Voice so soothing that it lowers your guard, drain you of your stamina and you're unable to recharge. She's rolling out, pounding fighters left and right. She's somebody that you wouldn't wanna fight. If there's one point of advice I would give for you today, it's that when she starts to sing, do your best to stay awake.
Fight to represent the hero you are. You've tackled the beast and you've gotten this far. You've ended one journey and another chapter starts.